Once upon a time, ODM used to be an impregnable fortress, but now it's slowly but surely becoming a huge source of embarrassment to this country. And the single greatest source of this embarrassment in ODM party is none other than the self-appointed youth leader, Oburu Odinga. In fact, in this video I intend to walk you through some of the embarrassing things that Oburu has been doing in ODM, and so with no further ado, let's get after it. Number 1, can you believe it? Oburu Odinga is the party leader of ODM, yet the guy can't tell the difference between real ODM delegates and fake ones. So guess what happened? Oburu was tricked into attending a fake delegates meeting in Butere by Oparanya. That's not even my words. Just listening to Oburu Odinga himself explaining how he was duped to meeting fake ODM delegates. Roll the tape.
Leo asubuhi niliitwa huko Butere, na nilipoitwa huko mimi nilienda huko kukula kidogo lunch, breakfast. Lakini sikiliza, lakini nilipofika huko nikapata kuna halaiki ya watu wamenasema hawa pia ni delegates.
So these are the challenges that Oburu anajiletea by being selfish. The office of the Secretary General of the party has the entire list of ODM delegates. But because they don't want to work with Edwin Sifuna, they are now being conned by Mama Mboga, who are claiming to be delegates. And Oburu allegedly even donated 2 million to that function. So, unless this party can style up, these embarrassments will be coming thick and fast. How can the one person who has the register not be involved in party meetings? Na ati unasema umeenda kumit delegates. Delegates are supposed to have a lanyard that says you're a delegate. And there's a checklist as you enter. Where is your name? It starts with the letter M. They cross-check. Yes, Margaret, whoever, sawa, ingia. Wewe uko hapa, toka. It's as simple as that. So no Sifuna, no records. Number 2, the same Oburu lied to us that Osotsi was abroad, and so he couldn't join them in Coast and Kakamega. Turns out the truth is that Osotsi was never informed of any of these meetings in the first place. Now let me just start you off with the obvious lie from Oburu Odinga.
The two, Honorable Osotsi, who is the deputy party leader, is in South Africa, and he has sent his apologies for being unable to attend. He tried to travel, but he was unable to. Honorable Sifuna also sent his apologies for this meeting. He missed his flight. And so both of them have the permission of the committee to be absent. Yes.
And here's the clarification from ODM Deputy Party Leader Osotsi, which of course paints Oburu as a liar.
What we are saying is that let us engage. For example, I have seen there were 2 meetings in Western Kenya. I come from Western Kenya. There were meetings in Busia. There were meetings in Kakamega. No one informed me about those meetings, and I was not involved. So you see, that kind of thing is not healthy for the party. I also feel that the activities that are currently being conducted around the country being done in a haste.
So that disrespect that Oburu has towards loyal leaders like Osotsi is another cause of embarrassment for ODM. Soon leaders will be out of that lakeside party. Mtakuwa mnaongea Ario Nade, Ario Maber peke yake kwa hiyo chama if this youth leader is not stopped. Raila would never have done that. I've never seen Raila go to Western Kenya. Forget Kakamega, where Oparanya was governor. Raila never went to any part of Western Kenya without Oparanya, because Oparanya was the deputy party leader. Even if it was Kitale, he had to be there. Busia, he had to be there. But for Oburu, he's doing several meetings in Western Kenya. Osotsi is missing. And you're lying to people that it's because he's abroad, yet you never involved him in the meeting or the planning for that matter. Because you have to be involved in the planning. Hawezi kuja kitu ujui imepangwa namna gani. Can somebody be married in a wedding where they're not part of the planning? Whether you're the bride of the groom, you have a say for the location, who will attend, what will be the activities, what will we tolerate, what will we not tolerate. So when you leave Osotsi out of the decision-making panel, even if you invite him, it's too late. Now the third reason why Oburu will soon finish ODM is his disdain towards youths. You see, Oburu literally wants to be the only youth in ODM, and his strategy is to kick out the young leaders like Babu Wino, Sifuna, Winnie and Caleb Amisi. Then he crowns himself as the youth leader. Oburu, please wake up. There is no magic elixir on this planet. And if you want to wake up, shauri yako, because the youths within the party have woken up and they can see you and root off for who you are. Just listening to Caleb Amisi, for instance.
Baada ya baba kukufa, chama wameuzia William Ruto. Sawa. Alafu wameweka hapo mzee mkongwe anaitwa Oburu. Mtu paka umwambie kitu ya kusema ndio aongee. Ukimuleta hapa akiona watu wanafikiria ni maji. haoni vizuri, anafikia ni maji yako, anataka kuogelea. Sasa watu wangu, niko hapa kwa heshima kwamba chama imeuzwa kwa William Ruto, na William Ruto amesema Caleb wafukuzwe. Wamesema Edwin Sifuna afukuzwe. Wamesema Babu Owino afukuzwe. Hadi wanataka wakufukuza watoto wa Raila mwenyewe, Winnie Odinga. Msichana ambaye ni yatima amewachwa na Raila, wanataka kufukuza huyo mtoto kwa chama. Ati kwa sababu wameuzia William Ruto.
And let me just reiterate what I said yesterday. Those 4 people that Caleb Amisi has mentioned, Babu Owino, Winnie Odinga, himself, and Sifuna, you need to exit that party before you are kicked out of that party. You know, in politics, time matters. Do not wait until such a time when wakati imeenda sana paka registrar of political parties hana wakati ya kuregister your party, na wewe umefika pale umenyimwa ticket, now you want to start looking for alternatives. Have those alternatives in place. It is best to have an ally go register a party, then you come back to the negotiation table with ODM where you can hear what are they saying, will they give me a ticket, how is this thing being conducted, and if you feel safe, proceed. If there is no job security, exit. I can give you an example of somebody who almost suffered because of waiting too long, and that is John Mbadi. John Mbadi wanted to become the governor of Homa Bay. He forwent his seat, his parliamentary seat. Ikafika wakati it's too late, he can't go back and recontest for that seat. And then he wants to become governor. ODM imepea Gladys Wanga direct ticket. You are left floating. He's just fortunate that Raila liked Mbadi well enough for ODM to nominate him once again as a nominated member of parliament. He didn't come as an elected, but he was nominated. And he was even put as the chair of the park committee in the National Assembly. But how many people will be that lucky? Imagine Babu goes for the gubernatorial seat using the ODM ticket. Inafika wakati ya primary, wanasema ODM, we are backing the UDA candidate Sakaja. At this juncture, it's too late. So, of the forementioned, mujipange, leadership is not given, it is taken. These old ideas coincidentally just so happen to be coming from the older leaders in ODM, and we need new blood, be it in ODM, UDA, DCP, wherever it is. We need the next generation to start taking charge of their future. But all in all, if Oburu doesn't change, he'll continue to be a source of embarrassment for ODM. You just wait for it. Now, having said that, guys, here are today's ads of the day. If you're in need of office partitioning or home interior works, i.e. kitchen cabinets, modern media walls, wall decoration, wainscoting, wardrobes, tiles, bathrooms, window blinds, gypsum, and so on, reach out to Suima's Interiors at 07170 443 or info@suimas.co.ke, and they'll get all your needs sorted out. Whatever it may be, all interior works, these guys are the best at it.
Right now, I'm with my team headed to a client's house in Ruiru for consultation. That is to take measurements of the windows, go through our catalog with the client, and then once they decide on the color and the fabric they want, we'll get busy sewing, and at long last, the curtains installation will be on us. So if you're looking for curtains, shears, curtain rods, curtain accessories, reach out to Phoenix Curtains and Interior Decor, and we will sort you out. Call us on 0724 414153.
Now, if you're here for the first time, please go on and hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching from a different platform, just head on over to YouTube, search for David Wafula. Hit the subscribe button, you're going to be getting a ton of content of this nature. If politics is something you're passionate about, this is definitely the one channel that you really need to subscribe to. Alright guys, adios. Thank you for choosing David Wafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.